Hey, good morning, everybody. It's 10:10 here in Prague, Czech Republic, and I am traveling today. So I'm just going to have a minute while y'all tune in to me in the different time zones, and I get to say hello to everybody on this very interesting day in numerology, 1010 or 1010 2018. I actually was traveling on 9/9 last month, and I didn't get to have a video with you, so I'm really excited to do this event. So as people come on, I just say hello and welcome to everybody. And I think getting ready for this 1010 has been really interesting because the last month has been more full than I could possibly imagine. So whatever this double digit energy is, it really is focusing for me on fullness. So when we're dealing with this energy, I think it's even going to be another level of fullness. Let me just say that. So thanks for joining me today, those of you that are just coming in. And I'm just sort of chatting with everyone as we get started. And I say we because the Star Mothers are here with me, of course, today, and I will have them in a few minutes for a channel. Just want to give us a little more time to have more people join before that. So 1010. So this is a time to look at reoccurring issues, and I will break down the actual numerology of the 1 and the 0 and the 1 and the 0 in a minute. But when we look at reoccurring issues in our life that are not really good for us, this is a time to, if we're willing, to move through them and really have a clean slate. This is a great, if you want to look at just like time to wipe things away that need to go for you, this is the time. And maybe doing a little writing exercise at this time is a good time. And the things that don't support you anymore and what you'd like to let go of and move through. Because when you're writing, this amazing thing happens to the neural pathways in your brain. They really connect with what you are thinking and feeling, but in a different way, through your hand and through the words and your brain. So this is a great time to make a list, check it twice, and look at what am I willing to be relieved of? What's holding me back, and where can I go from here with the support of this new energy? Plus we have a new moon that is just occurred yesterday. So we're still in the energy of and the support of new beginnings. And we have, 28 days till the next full moon, till the next new moon, that this can come in true fruition for all of us. So this 1010 is a reset button, and it's a very optimistic time. And it feels to me, even though in our hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere, we're going into fall and shorter days, it is a time where we can go inside and see what do we want to do for new beginnings. And the number 10 is a destiny number, and it's a launching pad for our own individuality and our own creativity and our independence. And of course, the 1 we know is new beginnings, and that there's a lot of, in new beginnings, self-confidence and the ability to be a leader or just feel like you can speak up for yourself, and that it's time to make your needs known and find out what they are on the inside and make them known on the outside. And of course, 0 is like, in grammar, we would call it a modifier, but here the 0 is an intensifier. So we have the 1 and the 0 and the 1 and the 0. So we have all of that new beginning, new leadership energy that's intensified by the 0. So it's time to really take a stand with that intensity that you're being supported with the 1 and the 0. And it's not a magic wand. It's not like a lightning bolt. because you know what happens when you get struck by lightning. It's not too pretty. People do make a life change when that happens, but it may not be the best way. So think of this as a way of change, but as you are a willing participant in that change, and that it's your new destiny, and it's the new time for you, and the universe is supporting that. So it's pretty exciting, yeah? I really like this. So I'm going to just take a moment to tune in a little more deeply to the Star Mothers and all of those that are watching and listening all over the planet. I invite you to do that with me. So I'm just going to close my eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. And begin to feel the presence in my own body of that spark of Star Mother energy that lives inside all of us. And just go a little more deeply into that spark, away from the thoughts and the energy of the astrology and the numerology, and just into that one special presence of the Star Mothers, our beautiful support. Dear Shining Ones, we welcome you this day, your day of celebrating something you call 1010. And we are with you to say that it is a beautiful way to celebrate in your world, this spark of new beginning. And yes, we are with you with that. And know that there is one among us in the Star Mothers who is our one, who is our new beginner, who is the energy of bringing independence and giving you all that piece of her as one of your parents. And that's the beautiful thing about having so many parents in your makeup, in your DNA, is that you have a piece of each of the Star Mothers. And we know you know this, that there are not 7 as originally thought, but more, 9. And we have gifted you in the makeup of your DNA with pieces of us that are valuable to you as the human, to you as the divine human. And so many of these are the energies that you talk about with your numerology, and how interesting it is that we go right along with you with that. No coincidence there, of course. So this intensified leadership ability, this intensified individuality, this intensified time to speak out is for you. We do not need it, but through us, to you and for you, you are having this time. So we ask you now, tune into these aspects of us, the Star Mothers, and tune into these aspects of numerology and astrology, and bring them all together. Breathe them in and feel them settle in your human vessel, in your sacred chariot that brings you forward each day. And let them mix together in this most beautiful way that gives you an idea, but also an ideal of the way that you can live your most beautiful divine self. We're talking about masculine and feminine combined within and combined without, that there is that balance. And in this time of 10 and 10, that there is that beautiful part of you that knows how to begin again. This is something that we have given you. It's an innate place within each one, more or less to each one. And in that way, you can say today, yes, I am creating a new beginning. It's like opening a window and allowing the fresh air to come in, and allowing that energy to breathe itself into you, and you breathe out the old and into the new, so that you can celebrate with us for you today. So for now, we step back. We step back, but not away. And we thank you for your work in awakening your consciousness and the collective consciousness of humanity. So it is as we step back. And it's a little bit like a lightning bolt for me when the star mothers come through and they have a message and then they leave. But it's so filled with love, and I feel that for all of you from the star mothers as they give you today this energy and this message. And know that there is always healing and wisdom that comes through their words. And I tell you this because that energy is flowing through me right now, and I feel very different than before they came through me. Even though they live inside all of us all the time, it's a different feeling when they are allowed to really fully give us the gifts that we're here to receive from them. So I hope you continue to enjoy your 1010 even after 1010, and that you be inspired to have a clean slate and look at the issues in your life that you're ready to transform, because this is the time to do it. We have the support of each other, we have the support of the star mothers, the consciousness of the astrology and the numerology, and then there's the grid that is created with the beautiful collective that we are. So for now, I say thank you, goodbye, and I will see you soon. Aloha.